Hello everyone, myself Dr. R. Abhinaya from Chemistry Department, Dr. MGR Educational and Research Institute. In this video, we discuss about carbonization of coal. First, we should know what is carbonization. Carbonization is nothing but the heating of coal in absence of air. This produces lustrous, dense, porous and coherent mass known as coke. Depending upon the temperature, carbonization can be classified into two types. One is low temperature carbonization and another one is high temperature carbonization. In low temperature carbonization, we have to done a carbonization process at 500 to 700 degrees Celsius. This produce weaker, bigger, more reactive products formed. This product is known as soft coke or caking coke. And next one is high temperature carbonization. In this process, the carbonization will be done at 900 to 1200 degrees Celsius. Here, the product formed is stronger, smaller, and less reactive. This is known as hard coke or coking coke. This high temperature carbonization is used for the manufacture of metallurgical coke. In this video, we discuss these two methods for metallurgical coke manufacture. First one is Beehive oven method and another one is Otto Hoffmann byproduct oven method. First, we discuss about Beehive oven method. In this method, the oven is a dome-shaped brickwork chamber of about 4 meter wide and 2.5 meter height. The oven has a top opening and side opening for charging and discharging purpose, and the carbonization will be done in a limited air supply. The coal is charged through the top hopper and getting ignited. The carbonization proceeds is limited air supply. The time taken for completing this carbonization is 3 to 4 days. The hard coke is then pushed out and immediately quenched with water. The yield of coke is about 60% of the coal charged. The main drawback of this Beehive oven method is it's a highly time consumption. Only part of the coal is getting burned and remaining coal getting wasted. We cannot recover any byproduct by this method. In order to increase the thermal efficiency of carbonization and recovering of some valuable byproducts like coal gas, ammonia, benzene, etc., we use Otto Hoffmann byproduct oven method. In this method, the oven consists of n number of silicon chambers. Each chamber is about 10 to 12 meter long, 3 to 4 meter height and 0.4 to 0.45 meter wide. Each chamber provided with a charging hole at top and a discharging hole at bottom. Initially, coal introduced into the silicon chamber and the chamber will be closed. This chamber heated up to 1200 degrees Celsius by preheated air and producer gas mixture in the interface between the chambers. The flue gas produced during combustion are passed to the regenerator, which takes up the heat and gets heated to above 1000 degrees Celsius. The flow of heating gas is then reversed so that the hot flue gas preheat the other chamber. The heating is continued till all the volatile matters evolved from coal, which takes 12 to 22 hours. When the process is complete, the lower door opens and the red hot coke is discharged. It is then cooled by quenching with water. The yield of this method is 70%. Thus, valuable byproducts like coal gas, tar, ammonia, etc. can be recovered from the flue gas obtained from combustion process. Flue gas coming out from Otto Hoffmann byproduct oven is passed through the various tars. In this case, in first tar, flue gas is passed. In this, liquor ammonia is sprayed on the top of the tar and steam coil present on the bottom of the tar. In this tar and dust present in this flue gas is getting dissolved and collected in a tank below, and the ammonia sprayed will recover from the steam coil. Next, the remaining flue gas will send to the next tar. In this case, the water will be sprayed on the top of the tar. Here, ammonia present in this flue gas will convert it into ammonium hydroxide. The remaining flue gas sent to the next tar, in which cold water is sprayed. Here, naphthalene getting condensed in this tar. The remaining flue gas sent to the next tar. In here, petroleum will be sprayed, so benzene will getting recovered. The remaining gas passed through the next tar. Here, purifier will be packed in this tar with moist Fe2O3. Here, hydrogen sulfide is retained. The coming out, final gas coming out is known as coal gas, which is used as a gaseous fuel. So this is carbonization of coal and synthesis of metallurgical coke. Thank you all for listening. Thank you.